highlights cars in city streets. And these yellow lanes fear my constant striving wheels of destination. You see, these are many spells within this mind state that reach. But for now, we'll say sweet. Sweet is the word thy God, digestively, metaphorically personified to my taste like a Georgia peach. And through my rotten fields, God builds skyscrapers that gleam. The generations of my father's fathers, Stacey Adams. You see, God broke that curse, but you can call me clean. You see, I finally feel like this is my America now. God's current promised land for African American dreams. You see, the Bible shows us that through our strength in numbers, passively we can hold this nation together and move it all around. Like how gravel rock sustains metal tracks for the speed of subways underground. You see, I ain't never put a song in my heart that my actions couldn't sing. And so when you see me step forward in life, understand that my footsteps echo a resounding peace. Let freedom ring. And so now let me pay homage to Dr. Martin Luther King. And through the use of God's word, let me finally finish his dream. You see, we've been standing on the mountaintops. It seems like it took man more than 1,000 years just to see what Martin has seen. You see, God has liberated our minds twice, both in the past and present, and still reminded us in the book of Exodus, chapter 19. God said, you yourselves have seen what I've done to Egypt, and how I carried you on eagle's wings, bringing you to myself. And so now I look onward and upwards towards the light, piercing through the morning fog with visions of me grabbing the sun, whispering sweet sonnets in your ear carefully, so that, Lord, my mind you might renew beautifully. And so now when I say photosynthesis, I'm not talking about how the sun transfers light into energy in which all living things breathe, but about how God's Son came into my life and permanently placed my foot upon the stool of my enemies. You see, I spoke to my mountains through my thoughts, saying, who might you be to stand against the will of God? And the mountains replied, no one, but we represent the spirit of opposition that's within you. You see, Pastor said that we build, frame, and live the world in which we speak. And so I call myself Pharaoh to the east, a humble steward unto God in which his kingdom I diligently seek. You see, I reached deep into the Egyptian compounds of my heart, seeking the soil architect of my culture, and he, we, she, and I kneeled before the Lord and produced pyramids yet again. This time without mortar or brick, famine, pestilence, or even tongues that speak, but with substance, stanzas, words and images profoundly tandem, so to my mind, God's word was still. New life and new meaning comes within each breath that I take, while standing in the presence of the Lord. Restoration.